die Partymusik. Krieg ich hier rein?
Valcroft said she was being watched by vampire hunters. Where are they hiding? I should investigate.
Und da war ja auch noch was.
It's locked, all right.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Such a pleasure to see you again.
Wir leben in London. Sie waren Sanitäter.
Tell me the truth about your appointment as a medic during the war, Rakesh.
The regiment administration appointed me by mistake. I had to learn the job on the spot, sir. Very hard, sir. But I rose to the challenge.
Sie hätten ablehnen sollen. Sie können sich doch nicht als Arzt ausgeben.
Do you realize how many soldiers died because of that decision? You should have refused.
Yes, sir. I swear I did, sir. But no one listened. When the first wounded arrived, I had to do what I could.
It is an unbelievable story, Mr. Chidana.
It was a time beyond belief, Dr. Reed. But I'm happy not to deal with the wounded. I prefer caring for the dead now.
You can't impersonate a doctor. You can't improvise a medical education. People could die at your hands.
You're absolutely right, sir. But as a field surgeon, it was more like being a butcher.
Do you believe you have really helped these people?
My ratings were within the averages of the regiment. I saved lives, Dr. Reed. Does that not say enough about triage and war surgery?
Have you heard of someone blackmailing people in the hospital?
Pardon me, sir, but I have no idea what you're talking about.
Welche Fragen sind Sie Pfandler, ja?
A pawnbroker. I expect you get all types of people here.
Yes, sir. All kind of people. For I sell all kind of goods.
Wer kommt hierher, um Geschäfte zu machen?
Who comes here to trade with you? It's very unhygienic, even unsafe. Diseases can spread. For the customers, for the hospital.
I'm very cautious, sir. I've been a doctor, remember? And all my clients are good people. In fact, I think I only know good people.
Was für Waren verkaufen Sie?
What kind of goods?
With the quarantine, it's not always easy to buy things. So I trade, I exchange. Some people sell, some others buy. I like to help.
Glauben Sie an ein Leben nach dem Tod?
Since you're not afraid of dying, do you believe in life after death, Rakesh?
No. I believe we must do all the good we can while alive. For our time is short, and the obstacles are endless.
Do you think you would enjoy immortality as a concept?
I don't think so. Don't mistake me. I love life, and I'd like to live a long life. But everything has to decay, sir. Even goodwill.
Wohl ist nicht von Dauer.
Do you really believe goodwill cannot last?
As I said, sir, everything decays. If I was to never die, goodness, I would be bored or worse. And I like to be helpful, sir.
Quite depressing, wouldn't you say?
Yes, but the good news is we'll all die before losing our humanity, sir.
Glaubt haben wir schon. Also sind Sie bereit zu sterben?
So you're ready to die?
No, I am not. I don't fear death, for I won't see it. What troubles me is the pain my death will inflict to those I know.
You're a wise man, Mr. Chidana.
No, Dr. Reed, I am a foolish man. But I like to think otherwise.
Handeln.
Please show me what you have to sell.
Of course.
Zeig mir
It's
nochmal.
just trinkets and curios, really. But I'm sure they can be useful.
Ach, das hat der Typ gehabt. Herstellungsmatz. Okay, da komme ich gar nicht rein.
I cannot enter.
You ended up on a plain and cold medical bench, sir. I understand you must be very angry about this unfair situation. I managed to arrange to have you buried in the same mass grave as your wife. I hope that might help.
Da kommen wir gar nicht rein. Noch nicht. Komm, wir gehen zum Werwolf und lass uns nochmal den Purpus aufreißen. Wie ist das gehört? Suche die Taten des Bürgers.
I managed to arrange to have you buried in the same mass grave as your wife. I hope that might help.
It's locked.
Taten von ihm oder was?
I'm sorry you ended up on my plain and cold medical bench, sir. I understand you must be very angry about...
Ah, hier.
It's locked, all right.
Langer Brief, oh Gott. Birmingham, 27. Oktober. Hallo Schwesterchen, wie läuft es in der großen Stadt? Hier in Brum ist die Lage nicht so gut. Anscheinend ist die Grippe wieder da und in der Nachbarschaft gibt es viele Neuerkrankungen. Erinnerst du dich noch an Miss Scheller, diese alte Schnapsdrossel aus dem 2. Stock? Sie ist vor 2 Tagen gestorben und ihre Wohnung ist bereits wieder vermietet. Mensch, man müsste mir schon eine Menge Geld bieten, damit ich in einem Bett schlafen würde, in dem erst vor ein paar Stunden eine Frau an der Grippe gestorben ist. Tut mir leid, dass ich mir mit der Beantwortung deines letzten Briefs Zeit gelassen habe. Weil der kleine Paul, Mama, Papa und meine Arbeit in der Fabrik mich derart auf Trab halten, finde ich kaum Zeit, meiner Lieblingsschwester zu schreiben. Übrigens lässt mein Sohnemann Grüße an sein Tantchen Pippa ausrichten. Du solltest den kleinen Quengelkopf mal sehen. Er treibt mich jetzt schon in den Wahnsinn. Mama sagt, du sollst ein paar dieser fantastischen Kuchen mitbringen, wenn du der nächsten Male nach Hause kommst. Im letzten Brief schreibst du mir, dass du überlegst, deinen Job im Pembroke zu kündigen. Ich finde, das solltest du dir besser zweimal überlegen. Pip, in der Fabrik gibt es immer Arbeit, aber die Löhne sind beschissen und es ist so langweilig wie ein Tag ohne Sex. Oh, ich habe einen neuen Freund und nein, ich bin keine Schlampe, du Moralapostelin. Wenn du also wirklich hinschmeißen und was Sinnvolleres tun willst, als jeden Morgen Tote zu zählen, solltest du vielleicht besser in London bleiben und diese Gruppe beitreten, von der du mir erzählt hast. Diese Wache von Riven oder so. Hab noch nie von denen gehört, aber wenn es wirklich eine Art Miliz ist, die etwas verändern will, ist sie vielleicht das Richtige für dich. Aber spiel bitte nicht die Heldin. Das hat meinen armen Billy in Frankreich das Leben gekostet. Er hat so viele Stoßtrupps angeführt, verdammter Krieg. Wie dem auch sei, komm so schnell wie möglich mal wieder her und halte mich bis dahin auf den Laufenden, wenn es gute Neuigkeiten gibt. Viele herzlichen Grüße von Lucy, Paul, Mama und Papa. Also Pippa also. Die Pippa. Ja.
You don't mind if I search your pockets, do you, sir? You won't need any of these anyway. I'm not stealing from you, mister. I'm only redistributing your belongings to people who need them more than you. You see, no one has claimed your body, sir, so it would be such a shame to bury you with your valuables. I will not forget you, sir, and I thank you for your generous donation.
Gar nicht wissen, wie viele das Leute gemacht haben früher. Ja. Rakesh bestiehlt die Toten, die seiner Obhut unterliegen. Macht man aber nicht. Ja, du hast so viel zu tun im Krankenhaus schon alleine schon hier, ne? Der Werwolf muss ein bisschen warten.
I'm sure that during your lifetimes, you have all seen things that no one could believe. Good evening, Dr. Reed. Such a pleasure to see you again.
Fragen. Sie bestehlen die Toten.
How dare you steal from the dead, Rakesh? Is that what your pawnbrokers is really about?
These people are dead, sir. What they possessed could be useful for the living. And I'm sure they would agree if they could speak.
Junge, du machst damit aber Kohle, das geht überhaupt nicht. Außerdem auch hier, ne?
You should show respect for the dead. What about their loved ones who may treasure these items you sell?
The bodies I watch over are the unwanted and undesired, sir. I would never deprive anyone of their family artifacts.
Oh, und das war's wieder. Hey,
Goodbye, Mr. Chidana.
hat's ja richtig gelohnt.
It's locked.
Ich rate, die Kiste kriegt man wahrscheinlich echt nur auf, wenn man wahrscheinlich eventuell Charaktere, sag ich mal, umbringt. Kann das sein? Und dann an die verschlossenen Truhen kommt. Wir wahrscheinlich hier nicht erleben werden in unserem Durchlauf hier.
Sweet girl. Reads me like a book. I never could keep anything from her.
Ich glaube, ich kann die jetzt erst looten. Das ganze Zeug hier.
Simpletons, these nurses. Bred with no respect.
The pain. There again.
Rennt hier eigentlich Pippa rum. Wenn die man braucht.
Help me! Help me!
Da ist Pippa. Pippa.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Das Krankenhaus verlassen.
Pepper, are you sure you want to leave this hospital?
To become a nurse was a little girl's dream. But in the end, I don't feel that useful. I want more. I want to make things change.
Sie sollten stolz auf ihre Leistung sein. Die Patienten brauchen sie. Das sagt da hier.
But you're doing something important here. For all the patients who need your help.
We save lives, sure. Each time we send a cured patient home, it's a relief beyond words. But since the epidemic, I feel so powerless.
Wollen sie sich nützlicher fühlen?
What steps are you prepared to take to feel more useful?
I don't know yet. My sister believes that the real fight is in the streets nowadays. Maybe she's right. Maybe this is what I must do.
Was mit Milton Hooks? Den Glauben an ihren Eid verloren?
If you feel that saving lives is not useful enough, perhaps it means that you've lost faith.
On the contrary, my faith has never been stronger. Maybe we are all just too proud to face up to the fact that science cannot compete with God.
And what about Milton Hooks? Does he share your point of view?
For Milton, any change means more comfort and more peace. I disagree.
What can you tell me about the strange man visiting one of the nurses during her shift?
Let me guess. You spoke with that old shrew.
Ja, haben wir ja auch alles gemacht. Das ist ja, kommen wir ja nicht weiter hier.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Da kommen wir auch nicht weiter. Ein Brief. Zerklitterter Brief. Ich hab deinen Scheiß satt, Clay. Was zum Teufel hast du getan? Die gesamte verdammte Docs reißen sich das Maul darüber, wie mein Mann diesen dämlichen Jungen aufgeschlitzt hat. Wie oft habe ich dir gesagt, du sollst bis 20 zählen, bevor du dein Messer ziehst? Wie sollen wir anständige Geschäfte machen und bei den Leuten Gehorsam einfordern, wenn du einfach alle umbringst, die dir über den Weg laufen? Jetzt suchen angeblich irgendwelche Jungs aus der Familie des Toten nach dir und einer von ihnen soll sogar geschworen haben, dich zu töten. Komm heute Nacht nicht nach Hause. Ich habe auf der Straße seltsame Männer patrouillieren sehen. Das könnten irgendwelche kommunistischen Milizionäre oder so sein, die dich festnehmen sollen. Begib dich für ein paar Tage an einen sicheren Ort, vielleicht in das Krankenhaus in Whitechapel. Mach dich wenigstens einmal nützlich und prüfe, ob wir da irgendwelche Geschäfte machen können. Wenn sich die Lage beruhigt hat, schicke ich einen Bettbootboy zu dir. Dann weißt du, dass du zurückkommen kannst. Edwina.
There's no time for self.
I'm not responsible for everything bad that has happened.
Will ich stören hier, aber hey. Durch die Erpressung.
Have you heard of any underhand dealings going on in the hospital?
Blackmail? That's not my style. Too risky. The black market, though. Now that's where the money is.
Fragen. Der Brief ihrer Frau hat sie wütend gemacht über ihre Frau.
What can you tell me about your marriage, Clay?
Marriage is the sweetest cage, they say. Well, I found myself locked in one with a wild animal.
You mean your wife keeps you on your toes?
No, I mean, we both have claws and we both love to bite.
Der Brief ihrer Frau hat sie wütend gemacht.
Am I right to assume your wife's letter pissed you off, Clay?
I was so mad, I threw away the knife she got me when we got married.
Your wife gave you a knife as a wedding present.
That knife has always been my lucky charm. If I'd had it in my hand when I got stabbed on that pier, I'd not have been wounded.
Wollen sie es nicht wieder haben? Ein Glücksbringer.
Do you want it back?
I don't need it here, but if you'd be kind enough to bring it to me, I'd be really grateful.
A grateful Clay Cox? I might just find your knife and bring it back to you to see that happen.
I can give you directions, but I'd be surprised if you managed to find it. My hideout isn't meant to be found easily.
Haben wir schon ein Glücksbringer.
A lucky charm. I never would have taken you as the superstitious type.
We all have our flaws, Doc. Mine's to have my weapon of choice for when the really dirty business comes around.
Ja, hier, Kollege, guck mal hier.
I have found the gift from your wife.
In that case, you'll be properly rewarded, Doc. Clay Cox is a man of his word.
I hope that won't make me an accomplice to your future crimes.
Who knows what I might do now I feel invincible again?
20 Schillinge. Ballon gegen Erschöpfung. Hier.
You're lucky to be alive, Mr. Cox. I hope you're starting to take better care of yourself.
This place is full of sickness and decay. How could I get better in such a dump?
Jo, hier.
Consider yourself lucky that I'm treating all of my patients equally. But don't push your luck.
Don't play the innocent with me. I'm sure you have good reasons to act this way. And also weaknesses that can be exploited.
Junge, fang gar nicht mit an.
I'll leave you for now, Mr. Cox.
Ich bin mir auch überlegen, ob ich den nicht auslutschen sollte. Ich würde ja gerne einen Fiesen spielen. Ich habe mich halt dazu entschieden, dass ich keine Bürger hier leer trinke. Wie so eine Dose. Und ich halt wirklich, ne, manchen Charakteren, muss ich ganz ehrlich sagen, muss ich mich schon anstrengen. Das ist nicht tue.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Fragwürdige Geschäfte im Krankenhaus.
Have you heard of any underhand dealings going on in this hospital?
There are a lot of secrets round here. I'm not surprised someone tried to make money from them.
What kind of secrets?
I'm not in the gossip business, Dr. Reed. If you want to know more, you better talk to Harriet Jones. She's the oldest patient here.
Harriet Jones. Alte. Schwester Pippa überlegt zu kündigen.
Do you know that Nurse Hawkins is thinking of leaving the hospital?
That's not a surprise. We've talked about it already.
Does it not bother you?
Sometimes I think she may be right. We should run away while we can. Question is, where can we go? Where is it safe?
Gute Frage.
Goodbye, Milton.
Das Problem mit dem Interface liegt offenbar an der Welt. In meiner anderen Welt tritt das Problem nicht auf. Das ist ja mal wirklich. Ja, hab ich recht. Das hört sich sehr komisch an. Fuck, weltabhängig ist.
No decency. All liars and thieves.
Fear and disgust on every streetcar.
Simpletons, these nurses. Bred with no respect.
Warum kann ich mit dir nicht reden?
Someone's poached my blanket. Oh, the cold will be my death.
Nicht mehr mit ihr reden. Was soll man noch mit reden?
Liars and thieves, every
Hello
last
again,
one of
Dr.
them.
Reed.
Goodbye, Miss.
Fear and disgust.
Ja.
The daily routine.
I thought last summer's epidemic was difficult.
Erholt sich. Würde man gerne machen, der Kollege. Wer hat leckere 1000 EP hätte der, ne? Spiel versucht einen halt wirklich aber schon die Versuchung zu führen, wa?
Hello again, Mr. Blight. I'm happy to see Mr. Thatcher is safe for now.
I'm eternally grateful, Doctor. We were total strangers and you helped us anyway. Can't thank you enough, sir.
Leben in London. Ach, jetzt können wir den auch befragen. Warum bleiben Sie hier?
Why do you stay here now that Mr. Thatcher's back?
It's complicated. Since the war, Oswald's been really nervous with the idea of entering any hospital. And me, I've got my own issues.
Can you speak about them?
Rats, sir. Even seeing one, they turn me. Just want to run. It's that fear that stopped me from going after Oswald when he left.
Gehen Sie zum Pembroke Hospital. Erzählen Sie mir vom Krieg.
What can you tell me about the war, Mr. Blight? If you want to speak about it, of course.
War was... Well, you know, sir. The stench of death everywhere. Your mates lying bleeding in the mud. Just praying to make it through and get home. Bloody nightmare.
Hatten Sie Oswald schon davor?
Did you know Oswald Thatcher before the war?
No. We met in the battlefield. I think we were in the same boat to France. We've stuck together ever since.
Auch in Frankreich gedient.
I fought in France too. I served as a field surgeon, but it was not uncommon to repel an assault, especially at night.
Yeah. The first time I was wounded, I had to protect the infirmary from hostiles. Twice.
You are always welcome at the Pembroke Hospital. As a former officer, I'll be honored to welcome a fellow veteran.
I'm not giving up on bringing Oswald back to the hospital. I just need to convince him that he needs some help.
Perhaps he needs to reach that decision by himself.
Could you speak to him? He doesn't usually listen to doctors, but perhaps because you've been through it, you can talk him round.
Die Fragen über ihre Rattenphobie.
What caused your phobia of rats, Newton?
It happened last year following an artillery attack. I was trapped for 2 days in a hole under 2 dead soldiers. And there were rats.
Go on.
It started eating me as soon as I dozed. Gnawing at my ears, with fingers, lips. I couldn't move. Couldn't call for help.
I see.
No, you don't. You have no idea what it is to wake up buried under bodies. Fucking vermin eating your flesh. Oswald. He found me and saved me.
Deswegen sind die Freunde.
Goodbye, Mr. Blight. Take care of yourself.
Ich hätte auch so Angst vor Ratten.
This city is more peaceful without the bombs, but no less dangerous.
Kopfschmerzen. Da habe ich jetzt keine Medizin für dich, Kollege.
Hello again, Mr. Thatcher. Do you feel any better now?
Yes, this neighborhood may stink of dog shit and reek of piss, but to me it smells like the purest mountain air.
Wie aus wie bekannt als Schauspieler. Ich bin in London. Haben Sie Arbeit?
Mr. Thatcher, do you have a job?
No. Since I came back from the war, I spent most of my time and energy just trying to forget.
I understand what you mean. I was a soldier too.
No. Nobody can truly understand what I've gone through.
Warum saßen Sie fest?
Why were you locked in that sewer? What happened?
I went by the canal after an argument with a friend. Got chased by these fucking wankers and had to barricade myself in, despite my claustrophobia.
Worüber haben Sie gestritten?
Why did you run? What was the reason for your argument?
Newton wanted me to go to a hospital, but I can't stand being closed in. Makes me feel like I'm suffocating.
Klaustrophobie?
Tell me about your claustrophobia. Has anyone given you an official diagnosis?
That's what the bloody doctors said. But I don't want to go to a hospital to get checked again. I'll deal with it my own way.
Warum gehen Sie nicht ins Krankenhaus?
Oswald, why did you not go to the Pembroke Hospital to seek medical help?
I don't trust doctors. All they care about was their careers and processes. I won't be locked in any room again by anyone.
Your fear of being trapped is not going to go away by itself. You need professional help.
I've seen enough butchers in white coats to last a lifetime. Hospitals reek of chemicals and death. What I need is fresh air.
Durch Fragen, die Angst eingeschlossen zu sein.
Do you want to talk about why you have this fear of being enclosed, Mr. Thatcher?
No, I really don't.
An irrational fear like yours is usually rooted in a specific event. Perhaps it would help to talk about it.
Well, Doctor, take a guess then if you're so interested in my case.
Sind die Schuldgefühle eines Soldaten? Es war ihre Kindheit, sie waren verschüttet. Wahrscheinlich verschüttet.
When I rescued you, you expressed joy at seeing the sky again. So I'm inclined to believe you were trapped or buried somehow. Maybe during a shelling.
Jeez, you're good, Doc. You're really good.
Go on, please. Tell me more about it.
Newton and I were trapped in a circulation tunnel after an artillery attack. We were buried alive for several days without ever knowing if we'd be found.
Was passierte, als Sie eingeschlossen waren?
Oswald, tell me about what happened when you were buried in that tunnel with Newton.
It was more than dark. It was black as pitch. Hours seemed like days, and days like months. Oh, the terror, the shameful thoughts. Lord have mercy.
Ja, das Furchtbare, durchlitten, ständige Gedanken. Hier.
What you endured was terrifying. It would have completely destroyed weaker men.
It did not destroy Newton.
Die Gedanken.
Shameful thoughts. Tell me about them.
At some point, I don't remember which day, but when I thought we'd never be rescued, that this would be our end, I thought about...
Say it, Mr. Thatcher. If you ever want to heal, you have to say it.
I thought about what I could do to survive. Just for a few more days. I thought about killing Newton. Killing and eating him. The man I fucking love.
Ja, ist halt schwierig, ne? Ihre Gefühle für Newton.
Tell me about your true feelings for Newton.
I love him. I'm not ashamed to say it. He's the best thing that ever happened to me. I can't imagine life without him.
Warum sollten sie sich schämen?
I admire your honesty. It takes courage to stand up to society. The world needs people like you to create change.
Courage is what we needed in the trenches, looking death in the face every day. I speak plain. I speak my mind.
Have you always been this straightforward?
All I know is, before you saved me by the sewer, my only regret was I wouldn't be able to hold or kiss Newton again. I love him, that's all.
Why should you be ashamed?
I'm not, I said. But Newton sees it differently.
Gut, ey.
Goodbye, Mr. Thatcher. Try to take care of yourself.
Information gekriegt.